This is Melnick Edits and Grandpa Clone Custom's Simple Man. This figure was produced in response to LEGO not having made a new Jango Fett figure for over a decade. Melnick and GCC teamed up with a handful of other collaborators to create a very well crafted end consumer product for fans of screen accurate minifigs. Funny enough, just 10 minutes before the custom Jango drop occurred, the official LEGO one leaked as it was found on a Polish marketplace of all places. I would share images of the figure, but I'm not really going to risk an easy DMCA claim. Before I continue though, the Simple Man project was in development since before the entire LEGO community caught wind of LEGO releasing a new Jango Fett figure, and this product was supposed to have been released a full 4 months ago, but a lot of things kept us from doing this. Going back to what I was saying before, the UCS Jango Fett figure is chopped. Melnick did it better, and there's just so many reasons as to why. Simple Man was produced intentionally on subtle design references from Episode 2 Attack of the Clones, which is either done somewhat well to some extent on previous versions of the official figures, or even worse, having some design features omitted completely from the figure. I won't go over every detail, but there's two in particular that bothers me quite a bit. First of all, LEGO has always struggled with getting full print alignment on Mandalorian helmets. The visor cheek lines never lined up. There's always a gap in between. While not as big of an issue, at some angles the official figures are just not so photogenic. This issue is even present on the newly leaked UCS Jango Fett figure, which is just very disappointing. The other issue is the waistline camo band, the little rope thing that appears across his belt line. It's actually present on both of the modern versions of LEGO's Jango, but it's completely omitted from the newly releasing UCS Jango design. The details in that area are just lifted up way too far, and any detail from the mid portion of the armor is just completely missing. I'm not really sure why it went this badly, but whatever. Now that I've gone over some of the flaws of the official design, I'd rather just shift the rest of the video to talking about the design presentation of Simple Man. I've only really spoken about two of the collaborators on this figure, GCC as the printer and Melnick as the designer. However, there's a few other people involved with Jango, as the design of the heads were done by Gosler and printed exclusively by Orbital Minifigs. I've covered a lot of Gosler's work on this channel before, and he's no stranger to creating polished expressions for minifigures, often working as one of the better designers for more delicate details that are easy to ruin, like face designs. The print quality of the heads is nothing short of impressive, and it isn't really anything out of the scope of something that Orbital Minifigs doesn't already do. The last detail I want to mention is the poncho rain cape, which was produced in-house by the Brickway. I haven't covered too much of the Brickway's work before on this channel, but I'm looking forward to doing a review package of some of his products soon. As a first impression, I really do like the quality of the poncho, as it is pretty similar, if not identical, to the cloth texturing of LEGO sponge capes. Obviously, the overall impression of this figure is premium, from the box art and packaging presentation, all the way down to the testament of getting so many talented producers and designers involved in such a project. I'd like to thank Melnick Edits and Grandpa Clone Customs for sending this figure out to review. I'd also like to thank Tom the Builder for sending out a copy to me early, as my original review copy ended up being lost in the mail. If you'd like a small discount on reseller sites like Tom the Builder and Bricks and Figs DE, you can use my code BrickFleet at checkout or use the links in the description. If anything, let me know what your thoughts are about the UCS Jango Fett figure and how it squares up against this screen accurate custom by Melnick Edits.